Yeah, that's a good question. And I think that people that have known me and seen what we've done the last 2.5 years know that I have a great passion for career technical programs. And upon my arrival 2.5 years ago, the first thing I did was actually renovate and update the Career Technical Center. It hadn't had any updating since the 70s, and certainly, even though some of the paneling was still usable, certainly not in my book. And so we wanted to make it more aesthetically pleasing. We wanted to make more inviting, and we wanted to make it so the students that attended that center took a lot more pride in it. But as far as the program itself, I've been very pleased. We've hired Mr. Michael Romine as principal of the Career Tech Center, and he's done some outstanding things. In fact, we probably have started more programs in Career Tech than any other school system in the state of Alabama the last 2.5 years. For instance, this past year we started 4 new programs. We started safety EMT program, we started construction program, we expanded our culinary arts and actually created a new academy at Hazel Green High School, and we also started a new business program. So we're very pleased with those. The star and the shining light of all that's probably our culinary arts, because it is state of the art and it's located in Hazel Green High School, and that's a great addition for that system. We actually have looked at starting more programs on campus at the Career Tech Center, but basically we're out of facilities right now. We're busting at the seams. Prior to my coming there, we had classes that had 6, 8, and 10 kids enrolled, and at this point right now we have waiting lists on every program that we have, all 37 programs in the Madison County school system. So the Career Tech program is alive and well in Madison County, and we're doing great things with that and plan to expand with that, and we're very pleased with the direction we're heading with the Career Tech program. That's also another good question, but the safety of our students certainly is my primary responsibility, and I think I've shared that, and that is a goal of mine. But you know, we go through training. We've conducted training for our administrators last summer. We continue to go above and beyond the requirements by the state of Alabama as far as safety drills and information. This summer I also have planned for the Madison County Sheriff's Department to be part of our institute, and we're going to actually have training for all 2,400 employees. So we're excited about that. And I think that's an excellent idea. And the question came up about residency, which I thought was quite erroneous, quite comical in the sense of I think that you know, if that's a requirement, living in our county, and I certainly do reside in Meridianville, and I think that's important for people to know that I do have my roots there. I am from Alabama. I'm here to stay, and but it's certainly not a prerequisite. It's not a requirement, but I certainly support and live in the county. It's very important to know that if that's the main focus of why you would select, or anyone would select, a superintendent of the size of our school system to budget $227 million and to supervise almost 2,400 employees and be over 20,000 students, I think that person probably should take blinders off, because I would much rather have the experience, because the experience does matter. The experience matters, not necessarily where you lay your head at night, but experience matters of, can you control, have you budgeted $1 in your career, have you supervised a person? And I think it's night and day as far as the qualifications there. So I think that's something that can and should be addressed, and I certainly think that's huge. And to your last point, I do think it's important to do this. Why am I running? You know, I'm running, I've shared that with several people, I'm running for all children in our system, not just for my kids or grandkids. I'm running for 20,000 students, because I believe that every child counts. There's not one child that we have out of 20,000 students that don't deserve to have the most effective leader they can and lead the school system the best possible way for the 21st, 22nd, 23rd century, to get us geared up so we can head toward the direction we need to go. So I'm running for the teachers and the staff of Madison County, but more importantly, I'm running for every child, because every child counts. Every child matters. And that's the goal I want to get through. That's the message I want to send today, that every child counts. Every child matters.